We are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Dummy. Conspiracy dummy.
Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, the conspiracy podcast that boldly goes wherever the fuck it wants. I am your captain, Double D. Captain's Pod. Stardate 012021. Conspiracy Dummy is back on the grind and ready to fuck up the new year. We're back. We got the Starfleet in the house. First, the homie that's highly logical, but mostly high, Nelson.
Hey everyone, glad to be here.
Okay, next we got second in command, giving her all that he's got. The Trek star, Brendan. What's up, homie?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. Last but not least, we have the homie that lives long and prospers deep in female Klingon ass. JC. Joaquin, what's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, man. We're going to be talking about Star Trek. We're going to be Star Trekkies today. Star Trekkin, my trend kinfolk. What's up? What it do?
What it is, bro.
What it is.
There's so much to talk about.
Represent that fucking Galactic Federation of planets.
Damn, son. Beam me up.
You know what I mean? That's what, like, you know what? First off, what I want to pop it off on, about Star Trek that I like is that, like, every other futuristic, other than, like, even Star Wars, bro, they always depict the future as, like, something that, like, was destroyed. It was barren. It was, like, you know, some kind of apocalyptic thing. But you look at, like, Star Trek and it's like the stars, you know,
it's the future.
Earth is like this beacon of fucking hope for the galaxy, you know what I mean? Where the Federation basically started.
Yeah, man, there's
you know what I'm talking about?
A lot of doom and gloom, huh? Sci-fi.
And this is the one thing that, like, shows, like,
hope,
prosperity.
Like
the big thing for me, dude, is like I hate to sound cliche, but like the equality that's in Starfleet and the Earth-like
the
planets,
diversity,
and like in the diversity, like how they depict, you know, and this is from the beginning, bro, how they depict black characters, Asian characters, women, gay people, whoever,
green people,
it doesn't matter. Like everybody is depicted as, you know, they can be equal, and that you know, and they're all good. You know, they all can be good characters on their own, right? So it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
exactly. You've had every kind of captain, right?
Yeah, I like Star Trek because I think it gives us an idea of what our future could be or could have been had maybe not Schlockmeister and Crapola taken over, you know, common sense. If we didn't have capitalism and all that bullshit, probably could we be a civilization kind of like Star Trek by now? Or is that
on the brink of it?
Where
going
are,
that
are we heading?
We're working towards that, I think.
Okay, so how are we going to get to that? Do we need to invent the replicator?
What do we need
to do? Warp travel?
What if SpaceX was the start of that?
It could very well
Space
could
Force
be.
X.
It very well could be. Like, this is what I say, like, all the time, that, like, us as humans born in, like, the early 80s or mid to late 80s are the most are the humans that will probably witness the most change in human on Earth history. You know what I mean? Like, maybe other than people like born during the like Industrial Revolution, maybe I saw like a lot more, but like us, like we've seen the birth of like what even the word Space Force, bro, seems science fiction until the president said it. SpaceX, traveling to Mars, colonizing Mars. These are things we thought were science fiction, bro.
Well, I think we're gonna see the most now. Like once we get to a point, we would have seen the most. But I think we're gonna also get to another point where it's gonna not be as linear as it is now. Like we're gonna get to a scientific point where these other people are gonna see a whole lot of shit like really, really fast, you know?
Oh, like exponentially.
Yeah, like way more.
It's gonna excel like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
I mean, it kind of has.
It already has.
Since ancient Sumerian times, you can say that. I mean, we have computers in our pockets now.
Oh,
right.
yeah. That's
you think
another
about
thing.
you think about cuneiform. That was like, I forget how long ago and shit like that. But to think about like where it came from there to like digital technology.
And then you know what? Star Trek they're pioneers to a lot of shit, dude. Like early on, dude, you were seeing them with like iPads
yeah.
and like their watches
opening
and
Right.
Yeah.
opening doors. And
yeah,
shit like that.
Exactly.
taser guns, I guess. Taser guns, right? You have taser guns.
Yeah,
Phasers.
yeah, for sure.
Tasers, yeah. Only thing we haven't like perfected, or I don't even we're even in the
The
brink
force
of is
fields.
like the force fields and the beaming, like transporting.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got. You know what?
'Cause you had to break us
we
down.
we can already transport.
Do you have
But,
to
like-
break it down to like the molecule? Like,
no, we can only transport like molecules, not
Yeah.
like advanced, super advanced.
because
things,
you're
but
breaking
we
us
move
down.
molecules
Yeah,
before.
it's breaking you down in the molecular form and then rearranging you later somewhere else.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
hard part.
On Star Trek, they have a whole episode about like how one of the ensigns was super spooked about that. He
Yeah, I
was, like-
remember that.
He was
about he was gonna like not come back, right? Or
yeah,
something
he
like
was
that?
scared about being transported because like it breaks you down by the molecule. And sure enough, something happened to him while they were transporting him and shit. They had to figure out what it was. But he was like, yeah, that's why I was fucking scared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I forget what it was, or what school did it, or what science team did it. But I think something recently happened where they had some sort of advancement in that, where they were able to transfer either more molecules or transfer at a further distance or something like that.
What?
But it was a pretty recently.
I heard it was like an apple of a distance of 100 feet
a whole apple.
What the?
or some shit like that.
Holy shit!
Or at least matter of 100 feet.
yeah,
You know?
or something like the size of an apple, maybe.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We're getting
I'd say
there.
that's yeah.
But it's only 100 feet, not
That's still
out
great,
in
bro.
outer space.
It takes a second, for us to. I mean, no pun intended. It takes a little bit for us to figure out that technology.
Yeah.
I got some Star Trek stuff here, and this is for everybody. Like, who are your favorite or your most memorable characters in all of the Star Trek series?
All the Star Trek series. Oh, mine was Captain Kirk, dude. He was a pimp. Captain
yeah,
Kirk's a pimp, bro.
Kirky's the guy.
First interracial kiss. First fucking he kissed a green chick too on the thing on the screen.
First interracial kiss was Desi Arnaz
Yeah.
and Lucille Ball,
Oh, that's true.
because he was Cuban.
That is a little.
Yeah,
bit
but
before, huh?
back in America, that wasn't real interracial. She
I
had
mean,
to
you
be
mean
a-
interracial
maybe-
with a black person?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
okay,
that's
yeah,
what-
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
porn interracial, bro, like that kind of interracial. Like if you go look up interracial on porn, it's
This
not
is
going to
true.
be no.
I just don't like how like people don't like
Black.
people don't
Yeah,
be people don't be including like Hispanics in interracial like kissing.
No, that's mixed race.
Okay, well, it's anyways. I see what you're saying. You're totally right. You're
Tomato,
totally right.
tomato.
Totally right. Totally right.
Okay.
Go, Joaquin. Who's your guy?
Captain Picard.
Captain
Picard. He was like, as I started watching
Little
Star
bit
Trek,
logical.
I was hella like all about Riker, his number one.
Who's
being-
also a pimp.
who's also a pimp.
And
Wondering
also
why.
fuck green chicks.
And also fuck green chick, and also
yeah.
fuck alien bitches.
He's a-
I was wondering
he's a
like
man's man.
Threesomes with alien
Oh,
chicks.
shit.
why
all the
is this
time.
guy not
Never
the
mind. I want to
captain?
change my guy.
I was definitely like, why is this guy not the captain of the ship? And as I continued to watch Star Trek, I was just like, it's because Picard is just so cold, bro. He's
calm, collective,
He's so smart.
And he'll whoop your
And,
ass if you have to.
and you know what? There is that time where like even Worf was like, I want you to be my knock, buck, duck, whatever the fuck that shit was, bro. It was like during like some kind of judgment shit. And he's like, all right, Picard, you're my dude, bro. Like you're my
Yeah.
dude. And he was like,
That was a few
Dennis,
times.
before
He
you-
was even a mediator and shit.
yeah, bro, a
Bro,
bunch of times.
Listen, you're absolutely right, and this is why I agree with you. I like that choice just because, Picard, he was the captain of Riker, and sometimes he would get in Riker shit. You know what I'm saying? And Riker he'd have to kind of just take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he got outmanned.
That's
true.
true.
by Picard. It's a real man, Dennis.
Dennis, what about you, my friend?
Man, I like Picard and Riker. They're real good. But I also tend to like Wesley Crusher's story. How he was like a little boy, and he was smart, and then eventually he became what he became.
Yeah, didn't he become some space god or some shit?
Was that Will Wheaton? Character?
Yeah, Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, and then his mom. I mean, she's a badass woman too.
Beverly was fine.
She was a full rounded everything, smart, pretty.
She became a captain of her own ship.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, y'all gonna be mad, bro.
We gotta say that. What's the finest chicks on Star Trek?
Wait. Let me go first.
Yeah,
Let me go
okay,
first. Well, I'm just gonna give them both of mine. So my favorite character is definitely Captain Janeway.
I knew you were gonna.
Captain Janeway.
Say that.
Captain Janeway, just because like
I didn't like her.
just because she isn't afraid to take chances, and she's really really good at science, and she's like, you know, all the shit that they see, there'll be like an anomaly or something, and they're like, well, what do we do? And she's like, well, fly into the motherfucker, obviously, where all the other captains are like, get the fuck out of here. I don't think we should go, which is smart because half of their crews didn't die, but, you know, whatever. Now, going to the finest, fuck, man. I mean,
I want to touch real quick on what you're
Ensign
talking about.
Rowe.
okay, go ahead.
I want to say when you're talking about Janeway, bro, and you think all of these other captains, not even in the same position. Her and her crew were thrown light years into the Delta Quadrant, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Into the Delta Quadrant. They had to investigate every fucking anomaly, like every piece of fucking like weird like black hole thing. They were like, was this gonna get us back home?
Yeah.
I don't know. And they definitely had like somebody. They remember they encountered like some being that like kind of like warped them like 27 light years ahead of like where they were supposed to be. But like, yeah, bro, she was not in the position where like she had to like protect her crew. She was like, are we gonna get home, or is this gonna be our life out here?
Yeah, I feel you. It's just I liked that, and then
That was likable. That's what was likable about her.
and also I think the actress Kate Mulgrew, who plays her, she just has just, in my opinion, a likable quality about her that even in video games that she's been in, where she's done voice acting. I think she was in the one prison show,
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, she was in that, and like a couple of other things. So I think I like her character and how she portrays characters, which was, you know,
Very
it was pretty good.
maternal, very authoritative, man, very
Yeah,
strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
She was the smartest person on the ship already.
She had to keep Chakotay in check, and B'Elanna.
She had a homeboy that was already first mate, that was a captain of his own ship, and she kept that fool in check. And he bowed down to her.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
All right, who do you identify with the most?
Who do I identify?
What character?
I like.
I would like to say I identify with Data or
That's
Data.
me.
Spock,
I think that's
Data.
me. I think I identify like with Lieutenant Commander Data.
that's just
And for some reason, Joaquin gives me the impression of Geordi.
This fool's over here like trying to be a real boy and shit for real or what, dog? Yeah, Data. I liked his story because he was like, everything was like, I'm trying to be more human. Here, let me listen to like 20 different symphonies at the same time while I paint a picture. Everybody's walking into his like, what the fuck are you listening to? He's like, I actually have the ability to listen to like 14 things at the same time and absorb them. And so he was doing all this stuff to like become more human. And it was just like, I've never seen real people try to be more human, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I wonder if he can beatbox and rap at the same time.
Oh, bro. What about? Because you know how like I'm thinking it's probably Tom Parish, bro. Because I don't like to.
Tom Parish was the pilot of
I
the
fuck with Tom
Voyager.
Paris, man. That's my guy.
He was the pilot of the Voyager. He was also an outlaw. They had to break him out of the fucking prison.
He fucked
and shit.
around and shit, you know.
He was an outlaw.
He wasn't on the up and up, you know, but he was good.
And then
He
you
was a
think about,
solid motherfucker.
and you think about like all the simulations that fool we used to program.
Yeah,
They
that's
were
what I'm
all like
talking
fucking outlaw, fucking
Tom
Bonnie and
Paris,
Clyde
bro.
bullshit. This fool is an outlaw, yeah, for sure.
All right, that's dope. So let's get into that. But let's go back to what D was talking about, like the finest women. Like, so let me just get out the way. None of us can say Jerry Ryan, 7, bro. None of us,
7 to 9.
No, she's off the list, right? She's automatically off the list because we all know.
Yeah, she's
right,
hot.
Right. All right. What about Ensign Ro Laren, bro?
Ensign
She was
Rolaren.
super fine.
Yeah, Ensign Rolaren, bro. That's my girl, dog.
I equate her to being like the fucking alt chick in high school that fucking wore like the jean or leather jacket,
Bro, she
in her
was
fucking
fine,
ear. She had like
bro.
7 ear piercings in her
Bro,
ear
and
and
she had a little
shit.
fucking thing on her nose, bro.
Yeah.
She was fine,
All the
dog.
fucking little wrinkles.
She was-
Yeah,
she
exactly.
was Bajoran.
right? All right, and then what did y'all like? Did y'all like Tasha?
I like Balana.
Tasha Yar? Or no?
I don't like chicks with short hair like that.
No,
Yeah, she was
Balana
cute.
Torres. That was my fucking favorite, bro.
Lana Torres, but she
She was on Voyager.
She was cute.
She was the bro. She was half Klingon, like half Mexican or whatever.
You
the
know,
fuck
I
she
liked
was.
her attitude more than her looks. You know, but she was fine. It's just that she
I
had
think
them
they-
shoulder pads. Back
She was
in
with
the
Tom
90s,
Parish, fool. She
you
was.
know,
Yeah, she definitely had that,
she had
that
them
shoulder pads.
strong shoulders. You know,
Yeah.
what's going on with that? But
Gosh. I know.
yeah.
No, honestly, I'm a Beverly Crusher, bro.
that's your.
She was
Beverly
fine.
Crusher was
Everyone
fine.
liked Beverly. I never really fuck with Beverly Crusher like that.
She was fine.
She had that MILF,
No, no,
like
no,
kind of
no.
like MILFy
No.
vibes.
She was
bro.
even finer than Deanna
girl,
Troy.
No, Deanna Troy that's way better.
That's
than
who
She was
Beverly.
just she was just too skinny, dude. I trust me. The doctor had
Deanna
way much
Troy
better body.
is still fine.
Yeah, Deanna Troy
was
was
that?
fine.
Early on.
Oh yeah, but
No, who was the one chick from
No, no, no.
Voyager?
No.
Who
You-
was
no,
the one
fuck
chick from
around.
Voyager that she started off with the show and then she left, but then she came back as a space guy. She was Neelix's girl, bro.
Kess.
Cass.
Cass
She
was
was
cute.
fun,
7
bro.
of
She
9?
was cute,
No, no.
She
bro.
was cute.
7 and 9. She came
7
later
and
on.
9.
No, I'm gonna shut this shit down right now. The finest woman in Star Trek history is fucking Michael Burnham, bro.
Michael Burnham,
Michael
bro.
Burnham,
Michael Burnham?
Michael
Burnham.
Yeah.
freaking Burnham, bro.
Jesus,
She's the
man.
hottest one.
What? How? Shit.
What about-
All of a sudden, bro.
What about Amanda Cole?
Nah, man, she ain't no regular, bro.
Star
Oh,
Trek
that's Enterprise. You know
Oh,
what?
okay.
I didn't even fuck with Enterprise, bro.
You're not a fan.
I need to get up on that shit.
We need to watch it together. I
I've
haven't
watched
either,
like a
to be
couple of
honest
episodes.
Oh, dude. This chick, I love Zoe.
Zoe Deschanel. I mean,
is
not
like-
Zoe.
we're
I mean,
talking
Zoe
about- that's
Saldana.
not-
with you.
Zoe
That's in the Kelvin
Zoe
timeline.
Saldana.
That's in the Kelvin timeline. So
It's
yeah,
the movies.
Does it count?
That's an alt. No, that's the
Does it
J.J.
count?
Abrams timeline. That's true.
Yeah, but I'm serious though. Michael Burnham, like
She-
I don't know what it was, but from the beginning of the show, like from her whole thing from Walking Dead to like now, I don't know what she did.
her
Oh,
evolution,
She is
the
so fine,
evolution
bro.
of her of that actress,
Of
bro.
her
She
looks.
just looked dirty and everyone looked dirty in fucking Walking Dead.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
her looks
But
and
she looks
her
good.
acting,
I like her now.
her acting is like really really good, and she's
And
super
yeah,
fine.
and from like the very like first episode of Discovery, like she's changed from being like the weird robot type chick to like she's like just a badass now,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? Like
And all booties matter, you know.
all booty. She's got a
All booties
booty
matter.
on her, bro.
All booties matter. But yeah, I think that she's probably. I mean, she's up there, bro.
Yes.
You know.
What about villains, bro? Who? It's like the all-time villain in Star Trek.
The Borg Queen was the fucking
Oh
bitch.
yeah, the Borg Queen
was
the
that
one.
bitch.
The Borg, yeah.
The Borg Queen.
The Borg anything really was like the motherfucking antagonist. Like you couldn't even say the word Borg without people tripping out, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It went so far Picard even became a Borg
Exactly.
himself.
Oh, like a cyborg, huh? Like
What was his
that-
name? Nero or whatever.
Locutus.
Locutus.
No, the
Locutus
other
of Borg.
movie. It was the other villain. His name was like Nero or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
Neuron.
Yeah, he was bad.
That was
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Nemesis.
no, but didn't they put him in the new movie? They like redid him or whatever, and he was real badass. Like I forget in one of the new movies, he there was like a bunch of clones.
Neuron was
Khan?
no was
Khan. That's what it
Oh,
was.
Khan?
Yeah,
The
it was
Wrath of Khan.
Khan.
Yeah, that's who it was. I think. But yeah,
That's a dope movie. The original ones
Khan-
back in the day.
The
Mean
original
Scene
and
or
the new
something
ones.
like that?
Yeah.
What about in Voyager those ones that look like they had the Sub-Zero mask on, bro?
I can't even remember.
Like species
Yeah.
one something or one or the other, and they could like cloak and shit and like change into other stuff, and they were like hunting different things like Predator.
Dude, so many
Remember that?
creatures that are in Star Trek. It's unreal.
Well, tell me the story like the Klingons. Like how you said they were like the villains at first, and then
Well,
Make
yeah,
a peace
dude.
with
It's
the
just like they're all about war, bro. Like anybody trips on their space, like they're tripping, bro.
They're a warrior race that
They're a
believes
warrior
in
race.
the honor system.
So if they encounter like Earthlings, if this first contact, they're probably gonna try to fucking, you know, war it out to see who wins, and maybe you earn their respect, kind of shit. So that's
race.
more than
Yeah.
likely how the fucking Klingon war popped off.
And how do they make peace with the Starfleet? Or with?
I think they fucked their way into peace because
Yeah,
One of them did.
Bro.
No, one of them did.
Yo, you remember that episode where
Yeah.
it was Riker and they sent Riker to the Klingon ship to like serve on there or something like that?
Yeah, he volunteered.
Yeah, that's
And remember he
He
fucked that,
volunteered
he
to
fucked that Klingon chick, bro.
No, you didn't fuck the Klingon
He
bitch.
did, bro. Yeah, he did. He fucked that Klingon chick, bro. She was ugly as
He
hell.
spit some game in Klingon?
I remember it was funny because then
Can you talk Klingon?
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Can you guys say words in Klingon?
Whatever.
Dude, you gotta be careful what you say,
Nah, I know,
bro.
for
We're
reals.
in a new time, bro.
I remember there was a part where they were in the mess hall, and they're like, all right, look, Riker, if you have a hard time eating this food, maybe we can get one of the women to breastfeed you. And they just stare at him, and he's like, oh, and he starts laughing. And he's like, I didn't even know you guys joked on these ships. He's like, because he has a Klingon that serves on his ship, right?
Yeah.
He's like, that fucker never jokes.
Yeah, he's all uptight and shit, you know. Well, that's hilarious. That's a good ass episode.
That was a good episode. And you know what's funny? That fool had to throw down. He had to throw down as soon as he got on the ship. He was like, I guess I'm gonna have to fight.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna let y'all
Boom.
motherfuckers know what's up real quick. So,
Yeah.
So I had this question for you guys. Like, how did y'all get into Star Trek, man?
Well, I have a funny story about that.
Yeah, what happened, bro?
Just as a little kid, I used to see it come on TV.
Yeah, man.
It was a little weird, but I just kind of watch it. But I never really understood until I was older and started watching it again.
Yeah, a lot of people in my family watched it as a kid. And also, Homeboy Gene Roddenberry was from El Paso, or he lived in El Paso for a period of time.
And you knew him or what?
Yeah, bro. we were fucking-
You guys were neighbors?
I was
Everybody
pitching,
knows
pitching him
everybody.
the ideas to the show.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I was actually kicking it with a homeboy over here, Brandon. And this fool was like, yo, let me just put on like this one episode. It's like my favorite episodes. I was like, cool. I've never seen Star Trek before. He's like, all right. So he puts it on, and it's like the episode where like Riker is like he's in this play, and like he's in costume, and he's like walking down the halls from like wherever his room is to like the stage, but it seems like he's in a loop, and everything like starts like around him starts to change, and so he's not sure of like what's going on the ship.
He like feels he's going insane.
He feels like he's going insane because it's kind of like paralleling to the part that he's playing in the play, but also like what's happening to him on the ship. So it was kind of like one of the more artistic like episodes and shit.
It's like a thriller or something, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And so that was cool. And then like after that, we saw other episodes where like they're on the holodeck and stuff like that. And it just reminded me of like reading like the X-Men and things like that, like where it was just not necessarily about good guys versus bad guys. It was just about like people kind of like in a space and their stories together. You know what I mean? Like they encounter like other things, like, you know, like otherworldly things, like a fourth dimensional being, or you know what I'm saying? Like another alien race. And how do they deal with that? And then, you know, they also just like chill together, like they all have
playing poker, bro.
Exactly, they're playing poker at 10 forward, or you know, in the mess hall or some shit like that.
Shooting craps.
Yeah, that was dope. You got into it from your family, you said?
Yeah, man. Just the early. I like the old school Star Trek, Captain Kirk, Spock. I remember seeing the original movies, Search of Spock, Final Voyage or Frontier, I believe it's called. I'm gonna get into watching.
Yeah, the Search for Spock. That's part 3.
Yeah,
Watch
the Wrath of Khan is a dope one. I think that's the second one. That shit's dope. When they put those little things in your ear, those little fucking, I don't know what the fuck you call them. They're like little leeches or some shit. We saw that in the other episode too, in the Devil's Due. Remember? I guess they make you like tell the truth or some shit.
Well, we didn't say that. You just said that.
Bro.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in the episode, but you just kept bringing up Wrath of Khan and shit.
No, but no, that's what happened in the movie though. The Wrath of Khan too.
I know, but like that didn't happen in the
In the
episode that we
episode?
watched.
There's just so
Man,
many
some
creatures
shit.
in the Star Trek universe, dude.
Oh, okay. I
remember
thought that was the
one-
same fucking creature.
There's this crazy episode.
Tardigrade,
in,
that's a
It was in
crazy.
the Next Generation.
Yeah, talk about
where
the fucking
They're
creature.
playing that game or whatever, and it like stimulates your mind, and then like everybody gets like really high from like once you like get it in the holes or whatever, they like give you this brain stimulus, and then the whole ship starts playing it. Everybody except for Wesley and his little girlfriend, and then they had to like save all the adults because they were addicted to video games. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was
Or
wild,
whenever
bro.
in Discovery, when Tilly and a few of them, they pop open this mushroom and they're like spitting the truth and being all giggly and
Yeah.
high on mushrooms in Star
that
Trek.
was really dope. That was really dope.
Damn.
So your favorite series is
It's like the old.
COS.
Yeah, I haven't seen many episodes of the Next Generation, or I haven't seen any of the other ones, man. To be honest with you, how many? To be honest, yeah, how many
Different shows.
shows? Yeah, like
All right, let's count them up, right?
All
right.
So
So it's the original.
okay, no, let's do it timeline wise though. Timeline wise,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Enterprise, right?
Oh, Enterprise. Yeah, that
And
starts.
then Discovery, right?
No.
wait, hold on. What the fuck's the original one? The Captain
And
Kirk.
then
Enterprise?
TOS would be
Enterprise
after
is
Discovery.
Enterprise is where they become a part of the Galactic.
So
or
that's
not the-
Captain
the-
Kirk's time.
No, that's before Captain. This is Kirk.
Oh,
Jonathan
shit.
Archer. I
So
think.
Enterprise, Discovery, then TOS. That's how it goes.
Okay.
And then we got
TOS, the original series,
Okay.
TNG.
and the TNG.
Next
Well,
Generation.
actually, the animated series. If you,
We're not gonna.
okay, that includes that. Okay.
And
Cool.
then DS9 and Voyager are kind of like together.
Yeah.
And then we got Discovery after that.
Discovery.
Enterprise. Yeah.
Yeah. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And they have the
And then
below-
there's like 8,
They have
9 movies.
Picard. They have Picard.
Oh shit! Where's Picard?
What? So the new ones
Picard
are.
is
has
after
to be
Discovery.
before-
After Discovery.
After Discovery.
No.
It has to be before Discovery.
Yeah. Picard is after Voyager.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because Discovery
Yeah.
is the one that's further in the
So
future.
Picard goes here. Yeah, but what's weird is that Discovery is in 2 points of this series.
It is in 2
Yeah,
points.
because it took place in between here and then now it's at the complete end.
Exactly.
Right? So that's what it is,
And then they have the below the decks.
which is fucking
This the
hilarious.
it's another animated one, which is
Yeah.
I haven't
ridiculous.
seen that.
It's
There's all the
ridiculous.
movies. There's well, how many movies are the
Oh,
original
shit.
movies?
At least 9.
Because there's the TOS movies, there's the TNG movies,
And then the
there's the Kelvin.
J.J. Abrams.
Oh yeah, the
movies.
JJ. Those are pretty good. I like those.
Yeah,
But
those-
I like the
12 of them.
Yeah.
And there's like so many books too, off like based on that shit too. Just like Star Wars, there's like so many side stories, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, they have like a bunch of characters that they have to flesh out, but they usually do in a video game or a movie or some kind of shit.
Is that
like
shit made its crossover to comic books too, like Star Wars?
Oh yeah.
It did.
Oh, there's main stories that are all in.
Yeah.
They have like Justice League meets like Star
Oh,
Trek.
That's right.
They
Right,
have
I
like
have seen
Power
those.
Rangers meets like Star
I
Trek.
have seen them.
The ones with like the Justice League is or the Green Lantern Corps, that one's kind of cool and shit. But it's like but it's like the same shit. They use technology and sensors to like like feed more dilithium into the sensors, and
Why don't they have whole entire holodeck episodes like they used to? You know, they used to have these incredible holodeck episodes. The entire episode, they would
On the
never take you.
holodeck.
They would never take you out of it. You would never know. Like they're just you just knew they were in it. You know, because it was in an old setting or something like that,
Like
or
Leonardo
in the
da Vinci.
50s or some shit like that. But like they don't really. Oh, you know what? They had was it like Peter Dinklage or somebody like that in one of the holograms?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, it was like I forget what episode. It might have been Janeway that had went in one of those things.
What got old were the Data holograms.
Yeah,
You know, Data was in a bunch of them.
Yeah, those are weird. I like the doctor from Voyager. That guy was funny.
that
guy-
fool was not funny.
Yeah, that fool was hilarious.
Actually, no, he was. He had like super like good jokes.
yeah, better than Neelix, bro. Better than Neelix. And also better than Nog.
Who likes Neelix? I don't know any person who's like Neelix.
A lot of people like Neelix toward the
Hit you by
end,
the
I
boo-boo.
guess. You know?
And he had such a hot girl, man.
Yeah.
Cass was fine AF, bro.
Bro, can you believe he was smashing Kess?
But
bro?
wasn't Cass like she was barely like she
2
was
years
barely
old. She
born.
was
She was
2 years
barely
old.
born. Yeah,
Yeah, she's like some
she was a
What?
fine ass woman.
Yeah, she
Wait,
was.
wait, hold on. She was barely born and he was.
She
what?
was 2
She's
years
like
old.
she's like Grogu in reverse.
yeah.
So is that like child?
Wait, what?
She a child?
No, it's no, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like Grogu in reverse.
Oh shit.
So she's like really young, but she looks like an adult.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh shit, that's true. That is also weird.
bro. But
I don't know.
I'll tell you what though, like if I was to be assigned to a starship, I would totally fucking want to be on something like the Enterprise.
How many starships
I'm
are
going
there?
to Discovery.
With Captain Picard.
I'm going with Lorca.
They each have their own starship.
What?
Bro, Lorca let you do anything.
Well, because Lorca's fucking crazy, bro.
Lorca got destroyed.
And he's not even from here, bro.
Fuck the prime
He's not
director,
even
bro.
fucking from here.
How many starships are there?
There's a shit.
There's a shit ton.
Oh,
There's-
fuck.
yeah,
There's a shit ton.
there's too. But anyways, I would like to be on a strip.
How many are there though? Like at the maximum point.
Well, they
of the
said the
Federation.
burn. How many of them got burned, right?
Thousands,
All
right?
destroyed, huh?
Yeah, they all got destroyed.
They said
Shit.
hundreds.
Why do they keep naming them the same fucking name and shit then?
They-
I'd probably work not like as an engineer, but like in the science, like navigation or some shit like that.
yeah, I'm trying to be commander.
Oh, you're gonna go for
Yeah,
command,
shit.
like
Going
on
for
the
commander.
bridge and shit.
Yeah, I'm going for commander.
Oh shit! What positions?
All the
I don't
time.
know. I want to be something.
I just
I like
want to
be
fucking look at the stars.
weapons guy. Just shoot shit. You know. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh yeah,
dude. Yeah, I want to be like the captain. One of the captains.
Like I feel like I would be a mixture between Burnham and Riker. Like that's who I want to be. Like as a person, like not two goodies, two shoes like Burnham.
you
and,
still want to
like,
do shady shit?
fucking hoes like Riker. You know. What
There
I'm
you go.
saying?
There
Be
you
out
go.
here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Bro.
I just want to be like on the ship. I just want to look at the stars and like go to my fucking quarters when shit fucking gets crazy.
Yeah, you
bro.
say that, but would you be able to make the sacrifice of leaving your home and probably never
Bro, you're
coming
in
back?
Space,
Or
bro.
never coming back.
Or
I
like
don't
Discovery, you
care.
jumped 900 years into
Yeah,
future.
because once you go
You
into
left-
space
Or-
and travel, you're
or
fucking,
like
You
That
say
means-
that now. Are you prepared to make the
That's true,
sacrifice?
dude. Or like, you know, the Voyager where you get tossed into the fucking Delta Quadrant with no hope of making it back home in your lifetime.
Yo, so if
You
they,
could travel. It's like they're over 100 years away from home, bro.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You lose your family. Your family would be gone.
your family are your shipmates. That's your
Exactly.
family.
Like you're trading. And honestly, and some of these fools even have kids and make families on the fucking
Yeah.
ship,
Oh
bro.
shit! The space age pimping.
Bro, so like if we had the replicators, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, and so you know how Picard his shit is, you know, go ahead. Picard shit is Earl Grey hot tea.
Yeah.
It says. What would
He likes tea,
your
Earl Grey
what would
hot.
your like drink or food of choice be on?
Oh,
you
I know.
on the replicator.
I know. Twisted tea, so I can knock a motherfucker out.
Bro, that shit fucking blowing up, bro.
That shit's hilarious, fool.
That shit blowing up.
Yeah, but that would definitely be my choice of drink.
What would you get?
Yeah, bro. I'd be fucking rolling blunt. I'd be fucking replicating blunts, bro.
Wait, can you
Real shit, bro.
No
Hey,
one's
bro.
okay. No one's ever replicated like a
A drug.
yeah.
I mean,
They do alcohol, right? But they've
and
never done.
They've done other kinds of alien type of alcohols.
Yeah, and they've done. I think
And
they've done
synthahol.
drugs.
Synthahol.
Yeah, they've done
Synthahol.
drugs on there. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you can be like, can you get some like ayahuasca or some DMT ayahuasca
Oh, I'm sure they have
warm?
it all, dude. There's a laboratory or something on deck on that ship that you can get all that.
I bet
shit.
you could fucking build your own one of those shits. Like if you were smart enough to be assigned to a starship like that, you would be like, I'm gonna fucking build my own replicator, or visit a planet that had like maybe
That's
like
what I was gonna
Medis-
say,
or
dude.
some
I'm gonna
kind
go
of
to this
shit.
planet. This shit has the best fucking weed.
Well, that's
here.
what I would
I'm
be.
gonna go to this planet. This shit has the
Seriously.
best fucking shrooms.
They got the best chicks.
No.
They got the
Yeah,
best.
I'd be
dude,
trying to
get
get
down.
implants like Stamets so I can go hook up in the mycelium world and just be like in the fucking mushroom network the whole time.
So on the new on the new Discovery, there's a character named Paul Stamets, who they named after the
After the guy-
after the
yeah.
mycologist.
Yeah, yeah.
And so in the Star Trek series, he's the guy that invented the spore drive, I think, right?
Oh,
Which
interesting.
he
Yeah.
invented
That's
it
interesting.
based off traveling through the mycelial network that the mushrooms, have and create and run. So it's very, very interesting, and they're able to like use the network to basically jump
Yeah, dude.
to anywhere in the whole entire universe in an instant.
That's interesting, man.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
And I find it funny because in the future they're relying on the spore drive, ancient technology to travel.
And
You can do warp, right?
we evolved from mushrooms.
My s-
Billions. They predate us like billions and billions of years. There's so many different types of species of mushrooms. I'm good right now, man. But damn, dude, I think fucking mushrooms might be fucking aliens. Because that
Yeah.
shit can travel through space.
Okay. You think about that movie,
Spores.
not Alien, but Prometheus,
Yes.
and what basically happens
That shit's crazy.
at the beginning of the movie is that
That's
the
a
guy,
whole different
like, he's
podcast on
seated.
that.
No,
but like,
yeah.
okay, the guy, he eats something that like lets himself out into like the environment, into the soil, into the water.
Seeded the
He
planet.
seeded it, which is basically what like mushrooms do.
I know, we just did an episode.
They blast their spores and semen and everything.
and create
Yeah,
Santa.
that shit is bananas.
BNA,
That whole movie was crazy.
NANAS,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Man,
Dude,
they
that's
both-
not even.
They both
it's
serve
like-
their purpose.
Yeah,
man. They both serve their purpose.
Yeah, I might edit that
They
out.
Okay,
both of them.
All right, so let's just say this: like Star Trek
I do like them both.
has hardly ever done anything like what Star Wars did with these last 3 movies, which is like just completely abandoned their previous style of storytelling.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, they just did with Discovery. They kind of abandoned their previous style of storytelling. So I can't even say that.
I'll tell you this: the difference, the main difference that I've noticed is that like in Star Wars, there is a main antagonist. There is the Empire, the Galactic Empire, that is obviously in conflict with the rebels, with the Rebel Alliance, right? And so it's always like a constant like good versus bad thing. With Star Trek, it's about exploration.
Yes.
It's about motherfucking diversity, inclusion, and diplomacy and all that kind of bullshit.
And who's the main character, really?
And there is
yeah.
no main. And there's no main
Yeah.
character. There is no like antagonist. It's just literally like what happened.
It's
What the
timeless.
fuck is gonna happen? Like what is gonna happen?
It's timeless.
Yeah.
And how
I-
is diplomacy gonna fix
I
this
think
problem?
I like Star Trek a little bit more. Like Star Wars to me seems more like Star Trek sort of, but with Harry Potter mixed in there.
Yeah.
You know, with some fantasy
Some
and shit.
mysticism.
Yeah, it's just a weird shit. Also, they're kind of different societies, right? I think Star Wars is galactic,
Yeah.
whereas over here, we're just I don't know if warp travel is it the same thing as Punch It Chewie? Like
hyperspeed.
hyperspeed.
Hyperspeed,
It's
yeah.
close to the same, right? I think, dude, like, it's tough to say. I definitely like Star Trek better, but in a sense, I think the overall storytelling and the character arcs and how they're connected through one another over the course of the past, I don't know, what, 60, 70 years in Star Wars is better. Like, if you can take you can take one character that you saw in Star Wars in the 70s and then trace him to all these different places through books, through comics, through whatever, and then they show up in The Mandalorian like in 2020 somehow. Yeah, like, that shit doesn't happen really in Star Trek. Where in Star Wars, the how the characters flow into each series, into each other's stories and stuff like that. I mean, it's it's on Game of Thrones level shit, man. I mean, it's huge.
I mean, like I see. I mean, Star Trek to be doing that shit too, like big time. But I like that, like Star Wars does like the whole mythic shit. It's like, you know, it's somebody like has this story about somebody else that they had to like either discover or, you know, like, you know, they had to
The characters are more heroic in Star Wars.
And exactly.
Yeah, the characters are more heroic.
In Star Trek, it's like, okay, I just looked this shit up on a computer and I talked to somebody about it for a long time. And then they talk to somebody else about it for a long time. And then, maybe we all talk about it for a little while and shit. With fucking Star Wars, is like, we're fucking traveling to this fucking planet. We're fucking up people to figure this shit out. And if they don't fucking like it, fuck them.
Yeah. And then, like, when you see, like, the difference about how they portray good and evil or the balance between the two, like an evil character, you can fucking tell they're evil. A good character, you can tell that they're a good character. You know, like, I mean, you can just see, like, if you see like a dark trooper or something, they just look evil. You know, like where, you know, Star Trek, you just never know. You know that.
You have to listen to them talk for fucking 30 minutes
and
to figure out if this fucker has an agenda.
Remember Reggie was like had this weird hologram with all the chicks, like making them do like doll shit in there and like fucking with them like sexually on the hologram, and they didn't know the whole time, you know, until somebody went into the hologram. It was wild.
Yeah.
But Star Trek, I was gonna say Star Wars. It's from like galaxy. It's like long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So this is like in the past, right? And then Star Trek is in the future. Am I correct?
I think
they're both in the fucking future,
I
bro.
think it's because the way they phrase it, a long time ago in a galaxy far from that's that time and space thing. It's like there is no timeline. It could be.
It could be anything.
It could be because they don't reference Earth.
Yeah.
Ever. So we don't know.
So you don't know where in time it is. Interesting.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas Star Trek, the timeline
for all we know,
is on our same timeline.
We could be some uncharted planet in the outer rim.
Exactly. We could be exactly, bro. We could be some planet.
I want to do an episode on Star Wars
here.
too.
Just Star Trek, we're on our same timeline that we're on right now.
Right now, Star Trek. But another time, I want to do Star Wars and like the rule of the Sith, like the lore of the Sith, all that shit. That shit's deep too, man.
Yeah, well, this
another
has a
episode.
Big opinion about that shit.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be a good episode. But you know what? Fuck them all up. Dune.
That's Dune? Coming out. I played Dune on Sega CD back when I was like, I don't know how fucking old I was. I got one. I think I was in 5th grade or something like that. And it was a battle for what is it, Arrakis or whatever it's called. And it was like it was the first. What is it? It was like a strategy game, you know?
Okay.
RTS. That's what it was. RTS, where you had to like mine shit and then like do espionage and build armies. And then there's that shitty fucking movie that old school one that's pretty dope.
The Dune movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that was
the new one looks pretty dope. The trailer.
What's cool is that like you kind of hear like even Star Wars. I think they reference the spice. Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
As like an energy thing.
Yeah, get you it's getting fucked up. It's like go get you a thing of spice.
Yeah,
you know, go buy you a thing of spice or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta go buy the spice.
So got them cheeseburgers, man.
Damn.
Got some spice on you. Yeah, but what? Let me see. Well, yeah.
I mean, if you
Star Trek. Let's wrap it up with Star Trek.
I would definitely love to live in a future. I definitely have the confidence that the future will kind of end up similar to Star Trek. Well, we're going to kind of, unite these planets. We're going to kind of unite the world. We're going to bring prosperity to the planet, and then
everyone's basic needs are taken care of.
We're all going to be basically just like not worrying about life and just fucking focused on like discovery and exploration and shit like that.
Yeah, I definitely think that as well. Like, in a lot of people that, I'll talk to women that talk about a lot of equality and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, in the future, Gene Roddenberry says that everything is going to be fine. And it is something that I look forward to. And it's always made me dream that kind of stuff is possible, So So yeah, I would love to live in that type of world where everything is like there's no worry for us. We can just all be scientists, you know, if you want.
For sure.
Just be everyone like knows how to program and fucking everyone's just a badass.
And it seems like even in that kind of future, like it don't even matter. Like chicks, you like dudes, you like to be with aliens, you like to be with like bird people. You know what I'm talking about? You want to have gills or something like that on your face. It seems like it's gonna be like that kind of future, even though
Gills on your.
Yeah, swim deep. Swim good. Swim good.
Dummy. Conspiracy dummy.